into a top 15 matchup with plenty of intrigue because it's the SEC versus the Big 12, two conferences with a long history of animosity. Welcome to Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces, New Mexico, the home of the New Mexico State Aggies. And we'll see the number 14 team in the country, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the New Mexico State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. To start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Grabbed by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Catch made on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
So we got the opening drive. We got a big 3rd down. Why not go with that quick slant? It works. It typically does work, and it's a 1st down.
High completion, good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Snags the quick throw. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. 1st down, looking for more now. That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 30, and a 1st down.
I mean, this is exactly how they wanted to start when it opened up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play, pick up a good chunk of yards, and if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. They give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The offense threatening now. First and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
Now the important point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And now from the pistol formation. They mix it up with a run. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. It's a bootleg, looking to throw. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Georgia State offense on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. It is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by its defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Pat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
At the 25-yard line. Second down coming up.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He got it. The field goal's good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds his target, and it's complete. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So incomplete pass on second down sets up a third and inches. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
comes the New Mexico State offense on the field now. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. The receiver makes the grab.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
A completion makes it second and short.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's complete. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion.
Jackrabbit.
Heading left after the handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's second and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And Georgia State has the lead here, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. After making his first attempt, he'll try again from 41 yards out. He missed it. Off target that time. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He finds his man. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
On third down, he drops to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Makes a quick grab. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he can't quite come up with the interception. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
There's a 1st and 10 play. And the single back takes the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The receiver makes the catch. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Short now on the 10th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Aurora. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets them up first down at the 14.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down in the red area? Beautiful play.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
New Mexico State, 3.
Turner trying to create good field position. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. He escapes the pocket, using his legs on the scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking for a receiver. Here's the target, and it's complete. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Important second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Now that zone coverage there, and the receiver does a nice job of sitting in that soft spot in the curl route. What I love is he's not just going to go down. He picks more yards up after the catch now that the quarterback delivered a strike to help move the chains.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. They'll run it from the gun. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Looking for a man. Looking for his back. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And he's back to throw again on second down. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They don't make the 3rd down yardage. Here comes the punt team. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 10-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass caught. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Breaking free at the 35. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Aurora. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
That short completion sets up a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
A new set of downs after that completion. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback is going to make a play through the air. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Play action here on first down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Wants to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Mexico State.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the New Mexico State offense on the field now. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 22.
42 Spider.
Offense looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First down and 10. He hands it off from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To bootleg here. Now rolling out to his left. And he slings it deep back to the left side. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's a quick grab. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
He's brought down at the 45-yard line. Now, a fourth down.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Trying for a fourth down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
It's caught. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down after that short completion.
Here we go.
Looking to chuck it again. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive.
Here we go.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, New Mexico State. They couldn't stop him there. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Stop at the 22. That's a pretty solid coverage there. Back out there now. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game is getting tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Picks up the first, looking for more. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So second down after the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Short connection to the tight end here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
That's man-to-man coverage. It's pretty good coverage, but the quarterback puts the ball away from the defender near the sideline where the receiver can go over and make a play.
Fresh set of downs, first and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Georgia State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
28, New Mexico State, 10.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Short throw complete to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Brings up second down.
A completion makes it second and short.
Come on, set.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter.
Cricket.
Can he make it to the marker? Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
By the running back.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Jackrabbit.
QB keeps it himself.
Picks up 1. That's an Aggie. First down.
Okay, ready?
Becoming a solid drive. They got a first down right at the 49.
Freedom.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Second down coming up.
On the
That completion sets up a second down play.
Slab.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds his man. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Gain 7. That's an Aggie. First down.
Ready,
A
ready.
new set of downs after that completion.
Razor. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Got it.
Second down play coming up.
Down.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive.
Spider.
Takes off in a bootleg. On the move now. Quick throw complete to the tight end. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Set. Ready, go.
They keep him guessing with a run. Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner decides to field it. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. start a new drive from the 21. Off the play fake on first down. It's a short completion of the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. All the way quickly, but nobody in the area. And the official is going to call intentional grounding here. Offense showing a bunch formation now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. He's running out of time here. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, a little behind the receiver. Important third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on third down and long. And they do a good job at taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on fourth down.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team downs the ball right there. Here comes the New Mexico State offense on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes the catch. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
That's caught. It's Jackson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Gain of 2. Brings up second down.
second down after that completion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Handoff to the single back. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
At the 30. Coming up, fourth down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The receiver grabs it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
It's a turnover.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Finds his man. It's Washington. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. He's got it near the end zone. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now. First and goal. Catch made by the tight end. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On first down, it's play action. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
At the 49. Second down coming up.
Here's the second down play. He's looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense operating from the pistol. Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
How about the quarterback scrambling here off of that bootleg? The defense, to their credit, took everything away downfield, thinking that they had a positive play, but instead, the quarterback shows how he can make them pay for it by using his legs.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal.
29 Philly.
The back in motion now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal.
Pound 55 weak.
Here's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT makes the lead in 11, 35-24. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Georgia State offense on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grabbed by the receiver. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Leaning on the run game here late. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Put him up for first down yardage. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On first and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
First down, looking to throw the football. Locates the tight end, is complete. That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 30, and a first down. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Brings up second down.
Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. QB to the tight end for a completion. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. They're going to throw for it on third and short. The pass is caught. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from a 7. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Touchdown, Aggies. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
They'll elect to go for 2 to make this a 3-point margin. Looking to throw here. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal.
Chris, they're doing everything they can here to give themselves a chance, not just on the touchdown, but the 2-point play, and now it's a field goal game. I just don't know if they're going to have the time. It's going to come down to this onside kick.
Now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. The pocket breaking down. Makes the catch. It's Jackson.
Second down coming up.
Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Second down, we're going to throw it. Gets rid of it on the move. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. And he'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. First down, looking to throw the ball. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in.
Well, they fail to hook up on this one, but you got to really like the position that they're in right now. Building some momentum. They've cut into this lead down to 1 score. Now they just have to keep finding ways to move the ball down the field. They have a shot to come back and win this game.
And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game.
Timeout, Georgia State.
So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. And now with just 1 second on the clock, this field goal attempt to force overtime. Oh, it's not going to get there. It's short, and the game is over. So what an entertaining battle here today. But in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much, and you make some mistakes that you don't normally do. And I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.